this is the draw. Like this was the thing when I saw it. I was like, oh, it's coming to life, and it's gonna work. It's gonna all come together. Yeah. So I was thinking about when we first got in touch, which was about a different project. And I ended up not making that at the time. But you and I just sort of clicked. And I feel like,
Yeah.
I think we both kind of knew, like, oh, we're going to work together at some point. And I reached back out and we were talking about the whale and we were first talking about it. And I remember you saying, kind of talking about your process a little bit and then saying, yeah, I'm going to watch a bunch of whale documentaries to see how
Yeah.
whales move and capture that. And that's when the moment when I was like, oh, yeah, this is definitely the right person for this project.
I would say like one of the big whale entry was not just me. Like for example, the entry of the whale, this whole whale mostly was me and the layout, but then all these fish and algae happening in the entry, it was an idea of someone else. So it was
Hmm.
amazing that they introduced that and all these other fishes. So it was like a huge teamwork of letting creativity of people in. I was looking like at documentaries on how things underwater look like.
Hmm.
So it was a lot of learning and studying how things work in real life. A lot of letting my team do what they do best. All these bubbles and foam was a lot to learn. Like how to simplify
Hmm.
this. Learning how waves work was also like a big challenge because we had some other staff do it and I wasn't happy. It's like this is not enough. Then I talked with someone who helped in a prior project to help and they sketched over it and then I added the details.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many different versions of the movie we could have made. Like there was the
Yep.
all animated version. There was the one we ended up at, but there was a totally live action one. So it was a matter of thinking like, okay, what does animation mean? What do the styles of animation mean? And how do we want to weave that in so it supports the story? So I think when we broke it down into all the different possibilities, it made me step back and think like, okay, I want to be really intentional with this and think about the bigger picture and how it all weaves together. And in the animatic, we had it from the side of the projector.
Yep.
And so we were going to get a shot up there. The way
Yeah.
that the theater we rented worked is the projector was high up and there was no stadium seating, so we couldn't get up there. And we were talking about this earlier, but this transition from reality or like film reality up into
No.
the clouds, it's my favorite thing. And it's just
It's
stunning the
so
way that it
good.
came out and the art that your team
Like
did on that.
the background artist is very used to working with me and with animation now. It's Catherine. So we gave this to Eugenia, our compositor, and she had the idea to layer everything like they did. And I was asking them, okay, so like these like dust things is how we wanted to transition to the stars, and they added this like extra stars going out from the projector and then turning them into like this like colorful layer. Like
Exactly.
people
It's
will
like
not
this.
realize, but they have different colors, the stars.
Yes.
And what was even more difficult for the staff doing the background is that I asked them to make a very beautiful sky, but it needs to look realistic compared to the sky that's coming, that's a full galaxy.